I hope you're as excited as me to hear this. Well, you got the job offer.
Yes, amazing. Yeah, For the past month, I've been working really hard on my courses and mostly prepping my job interviews. As I mentioned in my last video, I had big ones coming up with Amazon and Facebook. So let me give you guys some updates on the process I went through and the results I got. Yo, what up guys? It's been a while. So regarding Amazon, who am I kidding? No one cares about Amazon. You're here for Facebook, or I guess it's called Meta now. That phone call you heard at the beginning was from Facebook for an offer of software engineer intern position, and here are the details of the offer. So as you can see, the offer is pretty damn good. Free housing, free food. The only thing missing is that they feed the food directly into my mouth. Like, come on Facebook, we gotta work on that. But this is a pretty big deal because if I get a return offer for full time, it's pretty much one of the best 9-to-5 traditional jobs you can get out of school as far as pay and work-life balance goes, or at least that's what I read online, or what this guy says. But I will be there this summer, so subscribe to find out. I'll be filming my experience there, and hopefully I don't get fired because I don't want my wife to leave me yet. This is my wife. Oh my god. She left me. I'm also deciding between New York and LA as the locations. I'll probably go to New York since they have a bigger office, but I'm really not sure yet. So let me know in the comments which city you would prefer working or living in, because man, I cannot make my own decisions and I need your help. I also got the Amazon offer, but despite the great work-life balance I've heard of over there, I must decline the offer respectfully. To prepare for these interviews, I found the top most asked coding questions by company using the CS Career Dev Discord, and I just did as many as I can before my interview. So maybe around 2 questions a day, which took a few hours because you have to think about the solution, then you'll fail because you can't think of it, then look at the solution, then you have to understand the solution, and I also revisited all the questions and concepts I did previously every single day. Blah. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Happy Halloween, happy Thanksgiving. Happy Christmas. I don't know what's going on anymore. I've been working so hard this past month. I am burnt out. I still can't believe I got offers from both Amazon and Facebook. Well, I guess I can believe it since I literally failed my midterm to prepare for these interviews. Yeah, it's actually embarrassing. And I didn't even want to show this, but I saw some comments saying stuff like, oh, you learn so fast, you must be so smart. And honestly, that is just not the case. Like, I am actually a dumbass and I have ADHD. Matter of fact, I need some Adderall. These exams ain't gonna pass themselves. But yeah, there's a lot of luck involved in these interviews, and I could have failed both interviews as well as my exams, and that would have been really depressing. I was already thinking about that. I was ready to title this video, I failed everything, but fortunately I don't get to use that clickbait. I think the reality is that sometimes when you want something really bad, you have no choice but to make sacrifices elsewhere in your life. And that was the case for me here, where I had to sacrifice my grades to prepare for these interviews. And I think even if I failed everything, it would have been worth it, because the alternative is that I prepared less for my interviews, and in that case, if I failed my interviews, I would regret not preparing more, and that would have been worse. Does that make sense? Are you still here? Who am I talking to? Now, I'll just quickly go over the process of both Amazon and Facebook interviews. For Facebook, it was straightforward, 2 technical rounds with 2 coding questions in each round, and it wasn't easy. I definitely did not ace the interviews, but I was able to solve each question at least non-optimal complexity and explain my thought process well. And I think that's where I got most of my points. Now, for Amazon, it was 2 online assessments, 1 coding, 1 behavioral, and a final live coding interview with 1 question. But after you finish the question, they make it more difficult. So they might ask you something like, how would your answer change if you also had to consider X and Y inside the same question? And that's when I started praying to God, because I had no fucking idea. Fortunately, the interviewer was nice enough to give me hints. She pretty much just held my hand until I finished coding up the whole solution, but that optimization was pretty hard, so maybe she thought it was okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm so glad this interview process is done. Please give me my life back. Actually, I didn't really have a life before anyway, but yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video, which hopefully won't take as long, or on my second channel, or on my live streams. So leave a like, leave a comment, leave a LA or New York. Let me know in the comments, or press 1 if you don't give a shit and you think I should just shut the hell up. Bye.